Welcome back to Matrixploit, where you will get a quality knowledge with the latest and ongoing updates. Join our exclusive WhatsApp channel. I have provided the link in the description. Join our WhatsApp channel for latest updates and prior notification of the upcoming episodes. So, let's start today's episode. In today's episode, at the end of the episode, you are going to learn how to play with the text data, how to grab a particular data from a file. Okay, everything we are going to do from the terminal. From the terminal, you will be able to manipulate the data. You will be able to sort the data. We will going to learn what are input output operators. All operators we are going to see in this episode. So let's start off. Okay, so I'll open up my terminal, and that is a VMware, and we'll launch our machine, our Parrot OS, in which we are practicing till now. And I hope you have done the last episode's homework or assignment, whatever you call it as. That thing, I hope you have done it. And that assignment is like you have to create a permanent alias, create an alias for the below purpose, copying the file 1.txt from subdir1 to subdir2. Your location will subdir1. I hope you all guys have done this assignment. So I'll tell you in short how to create a permanent alias. Okay, in a nutshell, I'll just tell you. So open up a terminal, and what you have to do, you just have to type in. I'll just make it a big so that you'll able to say it. So as we know, alias command is used to list all the listed alias by the system and by you. Whatever alias you create, all the alias will be listed with the command alias. So now we are going to make a permanent alias. So what you have to do, there are different kinds of files in Linux. So all the files will be listed with -ls, right? ls space -l. This is a long list thing. And where we are at the default home page of the user. Which user? Parrot user. Okay. Now here, if I want to list all the files, I have to use -a as well. -a is for listing the files which are having the entry with dot, right? So enter, and I am getting all the list of the file on my terminal. So here we are seeing dot bash history, dot verbsuit, dot cache, dot config, dot dbehavior, dot dmrc. All these dot files are hidden, which we'll not able to see with the ls command or ls-l command. So now to list those files, we have to use ls space -l. Now, as I am using a Z shell, that is the advanced version of bash shell, which we are going to discuss. So it is showing me ZSHRC. So just for this session, I'll switch back to bash shell. Okay. Now here, if I long list all the stuff, here I will see a bash RC file. Okay. I'll just move to root user. So I'll be moving to root user. The password is 1234, and I've moved to root user. I'll move to the home directory of root user, that is /root. And you all guys know how to navigate to home directory of the current user. You just have to press CD, enter. And then when you check with pwd command, you will going to see /root over there. And whatever user, the user's home directory, you will be navigated directly to the user's home directory. Okay. So now if I long list with -a, then I'm going to see a bash rc file over here. Okay. Now what does this bash rc file do? Whenever you logs into a terminal, whenever you logs into your VMware or your machine, your Linux machine, this file is getting executed. Now, what do I mean by execution? Whatever file you are having, let's say you are having a C file, a C program file. So executing means running that file and running the content, and it will going to give you an output on the content. So that is mean by execution. Execution is nothing but executing or running the file on the terminal. That is called as execution of the file. So whenever the moment when you log into the Linux or open a terminal, so this bash rc file is being executed once when you logs into your Linux system. Okay, so we'll just open up the content with the nano editor, and how to open up the content, how to open a file with the nano editor. That is the command nano space, the name of the file is dot bash rc, and enter. So here you are going to see a lot many things. This we will not going to discuss. I'll just show you how to create it. These are just a pre-configuration of a terminal which needs to be done at the time of logging. So these entries are must to be in the bash rc file, so that you will get a pre-configured terminal and everything will be set when you logged inside the Linux system. So basically what is bash rc file? That is used to make a configuration when you logs inside the system. So simply what you have to do, you have to just find out a place where aliases are being made. See, here you are seeing some more ls aliases, like this kind of thing. So what you have to do, you just have to go there, or anywhere in this bash rc file, you can add anything. Okay. So what we can do, hash. Hash is used to make a comment, to write a comment. So I'll just write a comment, right? Like custom aliases. Okay. I've written this command. Now, whatever command I want to execute at the time of login without the interaction of the user, I will mention it over here. I can mention any command in this bash rc file which I want to execute without the interaction of the user. I can mention any command in this bash rc file. So the same command which we have used to create our own alias, that I'm going to create over here. So that command was alias, alias space shortcut equals to single quotes and then mkdir space hyphen p Matrixploit slash dir1 slash sub dir1 slash sub dir1. Okay, so this has been done. Now what I'll do, I'll just copy this thing and just paste it, and the same directory structure I want, but with directory dir2 sub dir2, and then here we'll sub dir2, and then after that we want to make file into it, right? So slash and then file1.txt, and then again I have to make a file inside dir2, right? So dir2 sub dir2, and then sub dir2 slash file2.txt. Okay, so our custom alias has been created, but one thing we forgot, that is to add an ending quote. We have to mark a quote, closing quote. Only then only the alias will be successfully created. Otherwise, that syntax will be not correct. If we don't follow the syntax of the command, that command will never going to work. So we have to take care of the syntax as well. So as soon as we have done with this alias, we have made an entry into this file. Now what we are going to do, control plus X, Y, and then enter. Now if we execute our alias, what was our alias? short shortcut, right? If we press enter, our alias will not going to work. Enter. See, it is showing what? Shortcut command not found. Now, why is it so? Because in order to run a bash RC file, we have to log into our system again. Then only that file will be executed. And when the file is executed, then only our command inside that file will get executed. Okay. So the best way, the shortcut way, we can do it like we can make the file run by ourselves. How we can run that bash RC file? By doing, by executing source command, source space, which file we want to execute, bash RC, and enter. Now this has been run. This bash RC file has been run manually by ourselves. Now what we are going to do? We are going to simply type the same command, short shortcut, and enter. Right? If I long list, now here I'm going to see Matrixploit. Right? Matrixploit directory is visible. It has been created. If I do tree and Matrixploit, see our whole directory structure has been created. Means our alias is working very smoothly. Right? Now moving to the next part, that is manipulating with the content. This is our main topic of this episode. So let's get started. I'll just move inside this file1.txt. How I can move it? cd matrixploit dir1 sub dir1 sub dir1 and then enter. ll ls I have made. See ls what ls it is? ls space hyphen lh. This ls has been made in my terminal. So if I cat the file's content, there is nothing inside it, right? What I'll do, I'll just put a content inside it with the help of cat command. With nano editor, with vim editor, you can do. I will do it with cat command and using this operator. So you can also do it just to make more practice with me. You can, if you are doing a practice along with me, it is very well and good. You can go directly with me. It will be very helpful for you as well. Okay. So this command will open up the file on the terminal itself. Now I'm going to put content like hacker, let's say Facebook, let's say Instagram, and game. I'll put keyboard, I'll put mouse, I'll put monkey, monkey, I'll put light, I'll put space, starship, human, Mars, sun, football. I'm just putting a random words so that that file will contain something in it, and I will be able to show you how I will be able to manipulate the data and demonstrate in front of you. Mm, Get okay, and then I want to make an entry of this cricket line as well, right? So what I have to do, I have to enter and then exit this control plus C. Now if I view the content of this file, then every entry, each and every entry is present over here, right? So now let's consider I want to sort this file. Okay, what I want to do, I want to sort this file. So how will I sort the file? I will execute the command sort space and I have to give some input to this command. So how I can give the input? So this redirection, what it is input redirection. I am going to use this input redirection to this sort command, that sort what? file1.txt. And when I hit enter, see, everything will be sorted order, like C, then F, then G, H, I, K, L, M, S. And then if I make an entry of Z, starting a word with Z, then it will put it at the end of the line after this sun. So actually the data has not been changed of file1.txt. See, if I cat this file, it is still there only. Okay. So actually the data is not being changed or altered, but just to view on the terminal, it is changing. See, the entry is like hacker, Facebook, Instagram, game, keyboard. But the entry, when we execute sort which file, this. So it has given us a sorted order. Okay. So this is called as input redirection. Okay. It is redirecting the input. It is giving an input to this sort command. What? file1.txt. It is giving the input of file1.txt to this sort command. Okay. Now I have used this cat command with this command and opening up the file, right? I can use this redirection of output. Okay. So let's say I'm listing here, long listing this file. I'll create some more files over here. I can create many files with technique like this. 2 dot dot then 5. So it will create file 2.txt, file 3.txt, file 4.txt, 5.txt. Enter. If I long list, see all these files have been created. File 2.3.4.5.txt. Everything has been created. Right? Now let's say this is the command ls space hyphen la. Okay, and I want to put this output inside a file. What I'm saying, I want to put this command's output, this output inside one particular file. Okay, so how I can do it? ls space hyphen la. Okay, and this output I want it in one file. Let's say output.txt. I'm creating a file, content output.txt. So whatever command, whatever output of this command is generated, that will be redirected to the content out.txt file. This file will be created automatically and the content of this command will be inserted inside content out.txt. So when I hit enter, so this whole content is now moved inside this file content out.txt. So if I long list, see there is one file created, right? And as we are seeing, the size has been increased to 399. So it means it has some content. So how I can view the content? Cat content underscore output.txt. Enter. See, it is a content. It is not giving me this report. Okay. It is a content. How to confirm whether it is a content or not? See, I can open that file with the cat command content underscore output.txt, right? Even with the nano command, I can open this file. See, now this is a content. It is not the output. It is a textual content. I can manipulate it, right? See, let's say I remove this last line, okay, till here, and I'll save it. Control plus X, Y, enter. Now, if I again see this content, out.txt, enter. See, this file 5.txt has been removed. I can remove the content till here as well. Okay. So what I have done, I have simply made the output of ls space hyphen l to a file that is content underscore out.txt. You can make any file and you can put any content into the file. So this is a redirect output. Okay, this greater than sign, we call it as redirect output. And the operator which we have used with cat command, cat space less than sign, and then sort space less than sign, and then which file we want to sort, that was file 1.txt, and enter, right? So this is an input redirect, input operator, and this is output operator. Clear till this? Now we'll move further. Now let's say I want to use both the operator in one command. You can use both the operator in one command. That is output operator and input operator, right? So how I can use it? In order to use it, what I'll do, I'll just do sort. What I want to sort? File 1.txt. I want to sort file 1.txt. Now I want to put the sorted thing into one file. That will be right, like sorted file dot sorted file dot txt, like this. So what I'm doing over here, I am sorting the content of file1.txt, right? And it will be displayed on the terminal, right? But I don't want it to display on the terminal. Instead of displaying on the terminal, I am asking the terminal to redirect that sorted output to a sorted file.txt. Okay. So when I hit enter, now this file has been created automatically. If I long list ls space hyphen l, see here the file has been created, and this file will have the sorted content of file1.txt. If we cat the file sorted file.txt, see it is having this content, which is a sorted form of which file? File1.txt. If I cat the file1.txt, it will have the unsorted, the raw format of that file. See, hacker, Facebook, Instagram, game, keyboard. And here it is having cricket, Facebook, football, game, hacker, human. Like this. Okay. So till here, everything is clear. Now we will move further in advanced level. Okay. Now we are going to get some text from this grep. We are going to grab the text from it. Okay. Now what I'll do, I'll just simply get on a detailed list of this thing. There is a simple trick we can use. I'll just get on to a web browser. It's starting up, or it is taking some time. Okay. Leave it, do it manually outside the VMware. Here we are going to use a chat GPT, and let's see. Hey chat GPT, write down one line information for the below words. Okay, I just want the information of this words. So I'm giving this instruction to ChatGPT, and we are going to get inside our machine again. Here it has opened. I'll just close it. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put that content, that copied content into this file1.txt. So I want to overwrite the file, right? So what I'll do, I'll use this redirect operator, redirect output operator, and then file1.txt, right? And then enter. And then I'm going to paste the content, and then enter, and then control plus C. Control plus C will take me outside this file, which is open on the terminal. Control plus C will take me outside of the file. Okay. Now, if I cat the content, file1.txt, it is going to show me all the content of the file1.txt, right? Now, let's consider, I'll make this list more bigger. Okay, I'll make it more bigger. Add more words to the list and write it in the same manner. Okay, now it is going to add some more words, additional words it is adding. AI, blockchain, and all. Add more unique words. I'm telling it to add more unique words. I'll be just getting some more words with me. Okay, so it has added. Wait, I'll just copy them all. Okay, type in here, add more now, and then I'll paste it over here. Nano file1.txt. So here I'm going to paste it. I'll just remove the space. this file and remove. Okay. And one more output I've got. I'll just get this thing, paste it over here again. I'll just remove that certain words, this line and this line. Okay. Now I have created successfully a file, right? With a massive content, right? Cat file1.txt. So it is having big content, right? So now let's say I want to find whether in this file1.txt is having a word called as earth. I want to find whether it is having a word called as earth inside that file. So how can I find it? So there is another command that is called as grep. In general English, grep word means that taking out something from something. Okay. Now what do I mean by that? I want to grep. Let's say there are bananas. There are 5 bananas and 1 apple. So I want to grab an apple from 5 bananas. What do I mean? I want to take out that apple from those bananas, right? The same thing goes like this. I want to grab what? Let's say sun. I want to grab sun from file1.txt and enter. See, it is giving me the lines which are having sun word into it. You are getting it? So grape word, what does grape command do? It is graping the word and giving me the line, only that line which is present in the particular file which we have given for the enumeration. Okay, let's try something different. I'll go with the word, let's say account. Okay, it is giving me account also, dark matter, a hypothetical form of matter that is thought to account for approximately 85% of the universe. Yes, dark matter is a new thing which is scientists are working on this. We actually didn't got the actual proof of whether dark matter is present or not. But yes, it is quite interesting. You can just Google it. What is dark matter? It is a quite interesting topic. Just go through it. It is good to have a knowledge. And yes, you can go for it. Yes, and another word it has found account in precision medicine, right? Okay, so this is one thing. You can use grep command for that purpose. Yes, the functionality of grep command, you can increase the functionality of the grep command. How? You can add some extra functionality to grep command by, let's say, I want to grep a particular line which is having a word, let's say, uh, n. Let's say words which are at the end of the line. I want to add these words. I want to grab all the line which is having n letter. Okay, n letter at the end of the line. From which file? File1.txt. There is no line which is having n word. We'll just cat the file1.txt and we'll just see dot, right? It is having dot and data. We'll just grab this thing. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll just modify this in double quotes. What you have to write? Data dot and dollar. Enter. So whatever line which is having data dot at the end, that line is being grabbed from the file. Okay, this dollar sign. What does this dollar sign telling the terminal? It is telling the terminal that whatever line is present, whatever line is having data dot word at the end of the line, just grab those line and show it on the terminal. Got it? Now, same thing. Let's say we want to grab the words which are having uh, at the beginning. We want to grab a stuff which is present at the beginning. So for beginning, you have to put this cap symbol. How you can find it? Shift plus 6 will give you this cap symbol. And let's say I want to grep space, I want to grep this thing, hyphen. If I give hyphen, everything will be grep because all are having hyphen in it, right? Hyphen in front of it. So I'll just grep this thing. Okay. Grep space hyphen grep single quote cap hyphen space q. I want to get all the words, all the lines which are having hyphen space q in front of it. Okay, so we are getting the result, more result. So it is quantum relating to or denoting a discrete quantity of energy potential it is given. Quantum computing it is giving. Quantum mechanics, quantum entanglement, everything it is given. Okay, so I hope you are clear with this grep command. Two more operator we have used, that is cap symbol and dollar symbol, right? And we have learned greater than, lesser than, double greater than as well, right? So these are the operators which we have used till now. Now, one more thing we are going to learn, that is pipe operator. Okay, if I cat this thing, file 1.txt, and I want to grep this file. So there is another method of using grep command is with the pipe operator. Okay. Now what do I mean by pipe operator? You can find this pipe operator by pressing shift and then backward slash, which is present near your enter key. Okay. This will give you an icon like this pipe like thing on your terminal. Okay. So this is called as pipe operator. Now, what does this pipe do? I'll just show you the demo, then you will get it very easily. Cat file1.txt, grep, and let's say dog. Enter. It is not having anything. Let's say at is. So it is giving me output. Now what does it doing? What does it do? Cat, and it is catting a file, right? And it is greping the bat. Now what does pipe doing here? It is taking the output from the previous command, that is cat file1.txt, and converting it to the input for next command. Getting it? It is taking the output of the previous command and making it as an input, converting it to the input for the next command. Got it? So I can make it happen like this also. Let's say I want to get all the data which we have got like this. This will work same as it is. So grep command, you can use grep command with both the way. Okay, with the pipe as well, and directly putting up the grep command at the starting of the file name. This way also you can do it. Okay. Now getting more insight to it, we can add more functionality to it. Like let's say, okay, now we'll do error redirection. Let's say we are having ls space hyphen la. Here there are so many files, that is content out.txt, file1.txt, 2, 3, 4, 5, and sorted file.txt. These files are there. What if I put cat and then error.txt over here? Enter. So as there is no such file error.txt, that's why it is giving me an error. No such file or directory. Now let's say you want to put this output. Whenever you get an error, that output should be redirected to a particular file. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll try to cat a file which does not exist .txt. So as this file not exist, so it is giving me no such file or directory. But I want this output to store inside a file. How you can do it? Like this, cat does not exist dot txt, and then output redirect output operator, and then I'll put it inside error dot txt. Enter, like this, right? If I open up the file, right, ll, there will be a file created, right? Error.txt, it is created, but see, it is not having anything. It is of zero size. If I open it in nano editor, error.txt, see, it is totally blank. It is not storing up the error. Okay, actually, this output redirect, what does it do? It will redirect only the successful output. It will not redirect the error code, error, whatever error your terminal is generating, it will not redirect that stuff. Okay, so in order to redirect the error, only the error, you have to use this operator, this greater than operator with 2. Like this, you have to modify your operator. So this 2 greater than symbol will tell the terminal, if this command is giving you an error, then transfer all the error to error.txt, to whatever file you are giving. Okay, and then when you hit enter, see, it is not showing that error on the terminal. So instead of showing that error on the terminal, it is redirecting that error to error.txt. Okay, so this is error redirection operator, 2 greater than symbol. Okay, so if I open up the file now, I'll just long list. See, now this file error.txt is having some storage. It is showing some kind of storage in it. Okay, it is showing a size. So what I'll do, nano space error.txt. See, it is having a content. This is a content. It is not an error. It is a content of the error output. Whatever output we have got, that output, that error, we are storing it inside the file. Now we are able to get that error message inside our file. Okay, if I cat that file error.txt, see, I'm getting that thing, right? Now error.txt exists and it is having the content, what this content it is having. It is not giving me error. Okay, it is not giving me an error. Clear till this? So I hope this is clear to you, everything, whatever we have discussed. So moving more further into it, there is awk and all that stuff. I'll just give you an introduction to it. In next session, we will do a advanced session in manipulating the file's data. Okay. Now there is one more command that is called as awk. Okay. If I press awk space -help -h, I have to press option man awk. Yes, it is not having a manual. So awk is a pattern scanning and text processing language. So basically what it do, it is a quite advanced version of whatever sort command is doing, whatever stuff we are making changes into a file's data, whatever we are greping. So it's a quite advanced version of that. So I'll just show you a demo of this cat file1.txt, as this file is having so much of content into it. So let's say I want to get only this word, this hacker word. Okay, this Facebook word. I want to grab all the words which are having the definition, only the main words I want. I don't want the definition. So now how I can do it? Cat file, which file I want to cat? That is file1.txt, right? This file I want to cat, and then space, and then awk, curly brackets. Inside those curly brackets, single quotes. Then you have to type print space dollar, that will be print space $2. Enter. I'm getting this content into it. Okay. Now why I am getting this content, how I have done it. See, AWK print $2. It means this is your $1, this is your $2, this is your $3, $4, $5, $6, $7. So each line having $2 means this one. It means this one. Whatever it is having $2, list that stuff. Okay. Simply it means that thing. So AWK print $2. This is just a basic example. You can create a very complex command with AWK as well. This single AWK command is having a whole book on internet. If you simply search for AWK guide book, you will get a whole book for AWK. Okay, best 3 books to learn about AWK. See, here you will get the data of AWK. See, here it is. Okay, so if you click on it, it will be downloaded. Just download it very fast, quickly, and open it. See, this is a full book on AWK command. The AWK command, and how many pages it is having? 605 pages. Okay, so AWK, getting started with AWK. Here you can get the pattern recognition, what pattern you want, everything, all that kind of stuff you will get in this command, in this book. Okay, so whole book is written on this command, so you can imagine how deep this command is, how informative this command is. So no need to, like, it is not necessary to learn this or each and everything, each and every functionality of AWK. But yes, if you are getting time, if you have a free time, then yes, you can read it, at least read it out, so that some points will get into your mind and it will be in your permanent storage. Okay, so this thing you can refer this best book for. I'll put this link into the description of the video so that you can get it easy. Okay, one website is there that is called as PDF drive. From this website you can download almost any PDF book. Okay, this is the book, this is the website on which you can download almost any. Here you can search for AWK. Here you'll also get so many books, not only one. See, SID is also one command which is same like AWK, but it is having something different functionality and different syntax. See, you are seeing here different kinds of books. So this website, I'll put this website in description as well. So you can find it. I have put it in description. You can get it over there. Okay. So yeah, we'll keep till this. I hope everything is clear in today's session, right? So we'll just move on to our task thing. I'll just give you the task of today's session. That will be your task 4. So what we have learned today, that is, yes. Now you have to create our directory structure, same like that. Create our directory structure, our base directory structure. We are base directory structure, right? Now the students who are not aware of our base directory structure, they can refer to the previous videos. In the first video, I have mentioned what is our base directory structure. So that is our base directory structure. You have to create a directory of your name. Inside that directory, you have to create dir1, dir2. Inside dir1, dir2, you have to create sub dir1, sub dir2, and inside sub dir1, you have to create sub dir1. Inside sub dir2, you have to create sub dir2. Okay, and inside that sub dir1, you have to create file1.txt. Inside sub dir2, you have to create file2.txt. Okay, that is our base directory structure. You can refer it in detail in our Linux episode series 1. Okay, in that you can refer. Now, once you have created this base directory structure, then navigate to the sub dir1 and put some random content into it, random content of around around 20 lines. There should be 20 lines. Okay, and give it numbering like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 till 20 lines. You have to create, and from there you have to grep what word. In that you have to grep and word, and you have to grep and word. Then you have to display the count of lines which are having the word. Which word? Having the and word. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to grep into this file. You have to put an entry. You have to make an entry of 20 lines, and then you have to grep the word and from that file, and you have to display the word count. How many lines are having this word and word? Okay, I'm not asking you to display the content which is having display the line which is having and word. I am asking you to display the count of lines which are having and words. Okay, basically you have to Google this thing. Okay, so just do some research, and those who found the answer, just mention in the comment. I'll like that thing. If you are doing it very with interest, I'll be very thankful to you all guys if you are following the you are following the series of Linux series. Then yes, let's meet in next episode. Peace out.